Of course, Joshua Suzanne here at Rags-A-GoGo for Tidbits of Vintage, and today I'm going to talk about the Baja. Now, what's a Baja? A Baja is also known as a drug rug, and it's also known as a Mexican hoodie. So, the Baja is basically this right here. These are Bajas, you guys. They are based on Mexican rugs that go back to the 1300s. And in the 70s, in Baja, California, where the surfers were at, they decided to take some of the blankets and start turning them into throw-over hoodies. So that's where the Baja comes from. It comes from the cultivation, that doesn't make sense, the surfer community, and needing to get warm as they come out of the water, they would wrap the blankets around themselves. So someone came up with the brilliant idea of just throwing it over and having a nice little hood to go with it. Now, we also talk about drug rug. Why is that? Because it's also associated with people that smoke pot, like in a really big way. This became associated with a certain type of person, a surfer, a pot smoker, a Grateful Dead person as well, people that go to Colorado in the mountains to go hiking, they wear them, and also today, hip hop. Hip-hop people are wearing them. Hip-hop people made these really, really popular through the 80s into the 90s and right to today. So everybody is now wearing them, from people that surf, to people that like hip-hop, to people that like to go hiking in the mountains. The drug rug, the Baja, the Mexican hoodie is for everyone today. And I also want you to take a look at all the colors along this way. They come in a variety of colors, guys. They're all the same shape. They are just bigger or smaller, but they do come in a variety of colors. Some of them have different patterns on them as well, but really the classic is going to be with the stripes like this, and to have the pocket down here, the strings here, and the hood. Another thing about the Baja, the Mexican drug rug, the Mexican hoodie, I met a man in my store one day, and he was just kind of looking at them, looking at them, and I was looking at him, looking at them, and I said to him, they're really interesting, aren't they? And he said, yeah. And we said, yeah. And I'm like, you seem like you know about them. And he said, yeah, I do. He says, I own a factory in Mexico. I said, really? You make these? He said, yes. I said, can I ask you a question? He said, sure. I said, are there different levels of Bajas? Like, are there some that are like more expensive than others? Is there like a high-end Baja, for instance? And he said, absolutely. Bajas range in major price. You can get some for very inexpensive to very expensive. And I just found out that Bajas can go up as high as $2,000, you guys. So I'm going to show you two examples, not necessarily $2,000 Bajas, but the difference between the lower level Baja and the upper level Baja. So it becomes pretty obvious when you just kind of look at them. So what I'm going to show right here, these are the popular ones right here, the earth rag right there. They're all made in Mexico, by the way. None of these are made in the United States. It's all made in Mexico. Okay, right there, there's another one, Senor Lopez. We also have Miguel over here. Okay, we have Baja Joe. And the one thing I want you to notice about all of them is also the inside. The inside of them is the same thing as the outside. They are the rugs, inside and out. Look at that, you guys. Right here again, inside and out. I'm going to pull this one up, inside and out. Okay, one more here, inside and out. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here. These are the lower end Bajas. They're still beautiful. They're lower end. They're just going to have regular tags on them like this, you guys. Still made in Mexico, but they're going to have like these regular tags on them. And you're going to notice that the insides are not completed with the rug like the outside. It has more of a, it's soft. They're really, 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 really comfortable, by the way. These become second skin. They're like little tiny teddy bears that you put on yourself, and they're very, very comfortable. They make you feel secure, okay? The other thing about them as well, they are all made of the same material, you guys. They're cotton, they're acrylic, and they are polyester. There was a rumor that they were made of hemp. None of these were ever made of hemp, you guys. Only people that wear them smoke the hemp, okay? So they were never made of hemp. They were always made of these materials, and like I said, they started in the 70s by surfers who were coming out of the water, wrapping those blankets around themselves, and someone said, hey, why don't we make a throw-over hoodie out of that? So it is the drug rug, it is the Baja, it is the throw-over Mexican hoodie. Call it whatever you want, just wear it and enjoy. And